Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a updated foundation routine. Kind of changed up the way I've been doing it. So the first thing I like to use is my vitamin enriched face bait by Bobbi. My Bobbi Brown enriched face base primer. I guess it's not a primer, it's a face base. It's a moisturizer, but it says it holds makeup as well. Smells amazing, but it's kind of expensive. It's like $60, but this will probably last me a good couple months. It smells amazing. So just take a little bit, dig your little nail into that claw. I do one little dot there and one dot there. Try to be really conservative with this because a little goes a long way, but I feel like that's just the right amount for my face. Then I just rub it all in, circular motions, and then when I go towards the eye area right here, I go inward and do smaller circles. Then I go right here on the side of my nose. I completely avoid my new nose ring piercing. And I always place it right onto my index finger, because I try to use, the fingertips of your hands to massage everything into the skin. Don't put it on your palms because then you just waste product. I'm all about saving product and money. So just work it all in. And then kind of like pat it in a little bit. Just very lightly. Since it's winter now, I've been becoming really fair. So all my tan foundations do not work for me right now. So this one's probably right in between. So I'm going to have to mix a lighter shade in with the shade. And this foundation is really nice, but it's too dry on me. Way too dry. So, but it is lighter than the one I'm about to use. And this is my all-time fave foundation, the L'Oreal Pro Matte, and this is shade 104, and the shade in the Maybelline is 120. So I shake up both of those before I deposit it onto the beauty blender. I just go right onto it. And then I'll just slowly I'll like mix it on the skin, and then I'll evenly distribute the product. We just keep blending into the skin. And the forehead, I don't really put a whole lot on. I just do enough to get that coverage. And then right here, my trigus piercing. It's always difficult to get the makeup like really close. This piercing is still like, I don't know, it gives me pain sometimes, so just avoid that area. And then I avoid my nose ring area. So yeah, it's gonna be a little, spot with no makeup, but it's okay. And then bring it down to the jawline. Blend it in as much as possible. But once you have everything on and the rest of your makeup done, you cannot tell that it is a few shades darker. I mean, I don't necessarily mind, but I don't know, I'm kind of digging the fair skin tone. I feel like it looks nice with dark hair. Right. So next up is primer, or not primer. I don't know why I just said primer. MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. And this is in shade NC15. And then I have NC20 as well. But I like a really bright under eye, so I'm going to go with NC15. Again, shake it up a little bit. And then I do 2 pumps onto the beauty blender, just right onto the tip of it. Just kind of dot it around wherever I want more coverage. And mainly I'm like highlighting the face as well. And this concealer smells amazing. MAC Cosmetics stuff. It's awesome. This smells great. Oh my goodness. And then I bring that onto the eyelid a little bit. I don't ever use that much concealer. On the lids, I just use, you know, whatever is left on the beauty sponge. So blend it all in. But see, it's making the face a little lighter. And then once I contour, everything will just come together. Alright, make sure everything's nice and blended. Alright. That is done. Next up is setting the face. I do like to set my entire face with powder. Very lightly, just a light coverage. Just to mattify everything, and I feel like it makes my makeup look nicer and last longer. So just kind of press it into the skin. And this is a Morphe E3 brush. Just a big fluffy brush. But see, you can't even really tell that the makeup is a little darker than like my chest, and it really blends in quite nicely. Then I always just bring that product down onto my jawline and neck just to make sure you don't have any harsh edges with your foundation. It just really helps blend everything together. So I really dip into the powder twice. That's it. And I get everything that I need covered. And the powder I'm using is my Mary Kay translucent powder. Fit Me matte and poreless powder, and this is in the shade Porcelain. It was the lightest one I saw. So I'm gonna set like all like my concealed areas with this powder. And I'm using my damp beauty sponge. And then on my nose, I really press that into the nose. Now I'm going to dip into my Sephora Pro palette that I created myself. Just a bunch of my all-time fave shades. And dip into MAC Emphasize. And this is just a really sheer highlighting powder. Like, I really like the under eye to be super light. And when I'm tan and I use this, it really pops. And I avoid the nose. Sometimes I forget and I'll actually do the nose. I'm like, oh wait, don't do that because it will separate and get oily. I mean, you don't want that. And then usually, since I have the palette right here and it's open, I'm going to use Sculpt from MAC and dip into that. And I'm using my MAC 135, and this brush is pretty sad looking, so I'm not going to show you. I mean, you'll probably see it, but... So when I contour, pretty much you want to start the contour at the top of the ear. Just hold your finger there, and then imagine like having two fingers. Don't look at that stubby nail, it broke. Two fingers from the edge of your nose to right there in the middle of your cheek. That's where you should apply your contour. So it's like an L shape. That way you get that dramatic definition. I mean, you don't have to make it dramatic, but if you want like slimmer cheekbones and whatnot, create that optical illusion. I mean, I guess I put, yeah, it's about 2 fingers away. Then same thing on the other side. And then, of course, the jawline. This makes a huge difference. And I do bring it up to that point there. But again, I avoid this side a little bit. I don't like getting that close to that piercing. I'm a side sleeper, and it's a bad habit when you have a lot of piercings on your ears because it's like they never heal, you know what I mean? So I have a neck pillow. I put my head in at night, so when I want to sleep on my side, I sleep in the neck pillow. But it's like during the middle of the night, you move and stuff, like how are you supposed to remember to sleep in the neck pillow? But somehow I've been doing it, and my ears have been feeling quite wonderful. I haven't been in pain. So yeah, then I just bring all this up into the hairline. And then lately I've been kind of like contouring, like bronzing up this area a little bit more. I don't know, I feel like just looks super, super nice. And it makes me look tanner. So sometimes if I want to feel like I'm tanner, I can just do that. Alright, so the next step is dipping into this shade over here. It's more of like a bronzy contour. I think it's Havana from Anastasia, Beverly Hills, Havana. There we go. And I'll just place that right on top of Sculpt from MAC and just blend that into the cheeks a little bit. Just bronze you up a little more. This is so pretty. And then just take a step back and make sure that they look the same on both sides. Alright, you guys, so that is everything. I really hope you enjoyed this video and learned something cool. Find me on Instagram at Sarah's Beauty Chair, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm working very hard at doing one video a week and then uploading it the following week. So I really hope that I stick to it. I was gonna put some dry shampoo in my hair and then brush it out, so I'm just gonna show you really quick. Sorry, that was kind of a bad close off, I guess you could say. So this is the Amika Perk Up Dry Shampoo. Make sure you shake it really well. A lot of people, I'm in the hair industry and I sell dry shampoo a lot to people. You need to make sure you are shaking the dry shampoo before you apply it to your roots, because it is not going to work. You're not going to get the results you want. So this is like day 2 hair, but my roots get so greasy so easily. But I spray this right onto the root, pretty much everywhere. Smells amazing. Oh, yes, girl. And it gives you volume too. So spray it everywhere. Just kind of move the hair around. Then especially make sure I get it in the back of the crown area. I know I do this pretty sloppy, but it works, girl. It does. It works. And then you just let that sit for a few minutes. Let the oil absorb into the hair. That smells amazing. Woo! So normally I would let it sit. Let's pretend I waited a few minutes to let it sit. I'm going to take my wet brush flex. Yeah, this is the flex brush, I believe. Looks like that one. And just brush through it. That way you don't have any like white spots. Actually, this dry shampoo doesn't come out as white as a lot of them. So that is awesome for girls who have really dark hair like me. So I just slowly brush through everything. And then another tip I like to do as well. Have you guys ever heard of Bedhead After Party? You can put some of that on the ends as well before you brush it out. And that will just make your hair smell super good, even more good with that dry shampoo. And it just makes your hair look shiny, gives it, you know, softness and feel, and makes it smell good. Because, you know, who's really got time to style it every single day? But mine's pretty healthy. Not healthy. It smells fine right now. If I go one more day, like tomorrow, I'll have to redo it. This bang piece, though. Then I changed the way I've been parting it, too. I've been parting it, like, way over on my side. And then you just kind of finger comb through your curls just to make them soft again. After you brush all through that. Pretty rough on myself. So just make everything look really pretty. I'm not loving the bang, but whatever. And there you have it. Lots of volume and fresh hair. It looks like it just came out of the beauty salon. And I hope you guys enjoyed that as well. Thank you so much again for watching. And stay tuned for the next videos. And stay glam!